In a world that floods us with calls for help, how do we choose where to direct our compassion? Imagine a hand reaching out from a murky river. Do you pull it out, not knowing if it belongs to someone drowning or someone waiting to pull you under? This is the heart of discernment. Sometimes, the most profound act of love and wisdom isn't to help, but to withhold it. True compassion isn't a blind impulse. It's a guided force. Not helping can mean setting boundaries, refusing to enable self-destruction, and protecting the innocent from further harm. It is a deliberate moral choice to align our actions with a higher good, ensuring our aid builds up rather than tears down. First, we are called to withhold support from those who actively seek to harm innocents. The Bible is unequivocal on this. Proverbs 6 tells us that the Lord detests hands that shed innocent blood. When we encounter individuals whose intent is to inflict suffering upon the vulnerable, the children, the pure, the defenseless, our duty is not to them, but to their potential victims. To aid the perpetrator is to become an accomplice in their wickedness. Instead, our moral compass must point toward protection. As Psalm 82 commands, we must defend the weak and the fatherless, uphold the cause of the poor and the oppressed, rescue the weak and the needy, deliver them from the hand of the wicked. Our help belongs to those in the path of harm, not to the one causing it. Second, we must turn away from those who relentlessly pursue injustice or oppression. Justice is a cornerstone of a righteous society, a divine mandate. When individuals or systems work tirelessly to unbalance the scales, to enrich themselves by impoverishing others, or to maintain power through subjugation, offering them our assistance is a betrayal of our principles. Jeremiah 22:3 is a powerful directive. Do what is just and right. Rescue from the hand of the oppressor or anyone who has been robbed. Do no wrong or violence to the foreigner, the fatherless, or the widow. By refusing to support oppressive forces, we cast our vote for righteousness and stand in solidarity with the oppressed, becoming agents of restoration rather than participants in corruption. Third, our help should never extend to those who exploit vulnerability for personal gain. These are the predators in disguise, who see need not as a call for compassion, but as an opportunity for predation. They prey on the trust of the widow, the desperation of the poor, and the isolation of the foreigner. To assist such exploiters is to sharpen the teeth that bite the weak. The prophet Zechariah speaks directly to this, urging us to administer true justice, show mercy and compassion to one another. Do not oppress the widow or the fatherless, the foreigner or the poor. Our role is to be a shield for the vulnerable, not a tool for their exploiters. We must build protective barriers and refuse to be the means by which a wolf gains entry to the flock. Fourth, we must be wise when dealing with those who refuse accountability and manipulate others to fuel their destructive behaviors. This is where compassion can be most easily twisted into enablement, providing endless resources to someone who refuses to confront their sins, be it addiction, deceit, or chronic irresponsibility, does not help them. It insulates them from the consequences necessary for growth. Proverbs 28:13 teaches that true mercy is found not in concealment, but in confession and renunciation. Withholding help can be the difficult but necessary act that forces an individual to look in the mirror, break the cycle of deceit, and finally take the first step toward genuine healing and responsibility. Finally, we must withhold aid from those who demand it to perpetuate actions that contradict our core moral values. There are moments when we face a clear fork in the road, where offering help means compromising our own integrity and participating in wickedness. The Apostle John gives a stark warning. If anyone comes to you and does not bring this teaching, do not take them into your house or welcome them. Anyone who welcomes them shares in their wicked work. This isn't a call for coldness, but for moral clarity. True help must always align with truth, justice, and righteousness. To support an endeavor that promotes evil is to become a partner in that evil, dimming our own light and violating our sacred duty. Ultimately, discerning who not to help is not an act of cruelty, but one of profound moral strength and protective love. It is the wisdom to know that true compassion is not a limitless resource to be given indiscriminately, but a sacred trust to be invested where it will cultivate goodness, protect the innocent, and honor God. By balancing empathy with ethical responsibility, we ensure that our actions serve not to enable darkness, but to uphold the unshakable principles of justice, truth, and righteousness, thereby becoming true guardians of the good.